I don't do these for people to log in real time. I do them in case we catch something on video that I have to send to the UE. I know I have 8 subscribers, but I don't know who they are because they don't ever write me or anything. It's just people like, I thought it was just law enforcement or maybe my sister and my best friend. There's Arizona. Lots of bodies on that car. Right. You accidentally hit and run and kill somebody and on the ground if it's synergized, and it hits and runs and kills a bunch of people up here in a bunch of different cars. Yeah, kind of. It's fucking traumatizing. Anything traumatizing happens to a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of different places. From one thing on the human being floor, or even one thing on line 1 happening, and a whole bunch of people start spreading rumors and whoop-de-whoop. Well, Timmy said, she's like, we talk out of her mouth, so I'm talking out of her mouth. There's someone else here too. She can't actually have like an indulgent conversation with anyone on the human being floor, and they can't up here either, because there's already people in her head stopping her from talking or listening out loud or whatever, or she doesn't even retain. She can't like emotionally connect with anyone on a conversation because it just doesn't work anymore, which is the opposite of who Tiffany is in real life. She was always the listener. Earphones. Portland's paying attention to everything you say out loud, so make sure you don't say anything bad if you can help it. Tiffany cannot help what they say out of her mouth. Why do you say Tiffany like that? Because that's not Tiffany. Tiffany never said I did anything. You guys said out of her mouth on videos, I didn't do that or whatever. Except when she watched the video back, the only time she ever saw her say she did anything was like she said in there. Oh yeah, they said earlier on the TV that someone's parents were gaslit, which is illegal. And they said some other super funny stuff too. They're like, Amy, they gave me the drone, and something about this whole thing was some undercover up, and they said, no, it wasn't. You guys were co-conspirators. That's a piece of steak, right? I'm not sure. Or something different. Oh, okay. So you can't hear what we're saying in your earphones here. I just hear it cups my ears so I can hear like the computer better. Yeah, you guys can up here and here, I think, but I can't because I'm a human. If you take these up here and you turn them on, you can hear what they're saying on the phone over there. It's setting up Tiffany or something different. Because they're Bluetooth. Dragon call. Yeah, I'd have to have another phone answer the phone. Whatever that red cup is. Yeah. Yes.
Honey, what is this? It looks like baby poop.
Oh, you can throw it away now.
What was it?
It was this egg stuffing
Oh.
that nobody likes. There's too much cumin in it or something. And they're like, why is it so brown? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I made it the night before, or too much cumin in it, or something different. Ow! It's all for games, bro. It's all for games. Because it's like a Kill Tiffany, so it just goes down as an algorithm, and it randomly sends voicemails and text messages just over and over and over and over and over again, because they never know when it's going to go to the ground or if it did. Now, all of her friends that don't do drugs blocked her on Facebook, and her friends that do drugs are still friends with her, but she can't hang out with them because she's leading by example, so they're just keeping her entrapped here like a motherfucker even more. This is so fucking illegal. That is not Tiffany Browning, the human being, doing that, you stupid piece of shit. It's that one. With her boyfriend, not with that person over there that you're looking at. She's not doing drugs with kids. Hambone. What is that? Ashley or Sarah? I don't know. I thought hambone meant thick legs, but I guess I don't know. Because I'm not up there. Airline fracture. Was not Anthony jumping off the roof either. Oh, that's one of your entity bodies, right? Red for chat. All of us. And people set them up to because they're either not here or whatever they're doing. Not doing it. That's this one. It's setting it up and tell you the names that you like. No, the money is fine. I'm still giving it to you. You didn't either. You didn't mean to go. Walk to an S pocket. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's not Tiffany. It's someone else in her line. I sold you to fuck out. And you were not in here at all. I don't know if he knew she wasn't in here, though. Because someone else was pretending to be her. Or something. Oh, he's like, I can't say that you're my girlfriend or whatever. I'm all, it's fine. Like, I'm not even in there, and I would not be your girlfriend anyway, but give me the credit underneath there. Be represented to get my money or whatever you're saying. But I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they were playing a game. No, then they tell me somebody else got the money, but who knows, you know? It's probably just up here. Because that's not Tiffany doing that. Right. They're like, oh, she can't work anywhere because all the information will be out. Nothing. It's just everything Tiffany looks at, reads, it's recorded and sent somewhere illegally. It's like automatically into the computer system, right? It's like she's working it somewhere, like for the law or something. Oh, it'll probably be like FBI, DEA. Yes, a version of the DEA did said I do have a job over there in Portland with virtual reality on it, but I don't know if they meant up here or on the ground. Yeah, but they don't have my ISIM codes. I do. They're attached to my retina. Yes, in here. Red eye guy. Yeah, not that fire thing. My Omni's gonna burn. Ah! Not your friend. Don't do that. You have to literally go through the ranks and thinking Tiffany thinks everybody thinks she's doing something she's not doing, but that's not the truth. Here you go. Red cup. Honey gold. I'm not drinking liquor, I'm drinking coffee. You're just saying all this stupid ass shit up here. Hey guys. Hey. You know how we believe in God? Right. Did some people believe in Jesus? Well, Tiffany says I and them are the same one. You know what I mean? Like, we're one and the same. We're omnipresent, right? So Tiffany's omnipresent. She's right here and she's up here doing this shit that you're saying in FBI skin bodies or DEA listening devices. Are you going to stone me to death because I said I'm you or you're saying you're me? Yeah? Okay, good. Get what's coming to you. Bitch. Sorry. Ugh. Bro, did it change into something bad about Tiffany over there? Yeah. Yep, sure did. Looking right at him. Hey, pervert, you want to stop watching people have sex on the fucking ground or sitting with them virtually so that you can call somebody that? Because that's not Tiffany and that's not Katrina. That's your syndicate. Oh, okay, well, you might see her, but we see him. And we know what the truth is because we already saw this case 3 years ago when you tried to move it to someone different so that you could, use him for porn. In Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, the one that changed his identity up here in the Titanic department. Fuck you. That's not Tiffany doing that. So the computer changes our Tiffany Brooks Browning and ours. Hi, Celeste. Hi. Our availability to send virtual messages against Tiffany. Yeah, because when we're sending them through Tiffany, it looks like we're him. But they don't see him. They see that one, which isn't this Tiffany either. It's that one over there with the big boob job using our daughter for life force. Who's getting in trouble for what he's doing as a reflection of Tiffany right here. That's my old smell, sort of. Like, I don't smell like that anymore. The triple C smell, the Curiously Cage's cunt smell. Yeah, that one. That's not my smell anymore. That was from a long time ago. Look at all that money. I can't even take it. You can't see what you're doing, sir. That's why you're being a fucking bully, because she's not in here. I didn't know she wasn't in here either. Because that's not Tiffany in here. Snoopy said, you better go home. Snoopy's a Democrat somewhere else. Yeah, well, whoever it was, clearly they were scared because they were moving it from one person to the other so he could play the game, because somebody else was born in someone else's body who was accused of that or had done that in their past, and they could not play the game in it or do porn when that was their past history. So they moved the account to a different person, or were trying to. But Tiffany didn't even know what the word meant. She's like, oh, it's okay, so is that done to a girl or a boy or by a girl or boy? They're like, it's always done by a boy. And they didn't answer if it was to a boy or a girl or not. Because none of these women that were up here had ever done anything like that. And they don't put women in this game either, especially for mothers. Even if they had made mistakes like sold drugs and got caught for it or whatever.
This wasn't that. It purported to say, I'm sorry for what it is and so forth. But the judge did not feel that it was legitimate remorse. And to your observation, again, you have to be coached by good lawyers to go in there and do the right thing and say the right thing. And it just didn't work. Having said that, I was surprised, though, by the way. Last time talking about that, Judge Cybers gave me the several months. I really was. I was predicting, I texted all kinds of friends and colleagues this morning, guys, what is she going to give them? And they're all saying 40 months, 50 months, by the way.
This is, as much as it's bizarre as it is, it's important to prosecute in my mind, because sometimes you take high-profile cases like his to make an example to others. And I don't think people are going to be suing gangs or officers be suing identities, but they're going to be a little more vigilant in terms of collecting money, campaign finance, because it's been a problem in different ways in dogging our elections. So. I think people realize that, maybe that this is, they're going to be more careful and more vigilant in how they conduct their campaigns. Certainly not a circus like he did.
Right, and apart from the remorse point of the Judge Cyber, I also think that you said this a few times.
Target Mark, get a scope called.
Fat, I think. Yeah. Y'all know you That is the saddest thing I've ever seen. My Facebook? No, up here. Everybody just looks at her like she's crying because of guilt, because they don't even see what the fuck she's looking at. Oh, they're sitting here talking shit to her fucking kid. About her kid. And what he's doing on the fucking streets. But he's only homeless because she doesn't have a job, because she can't work, because she's homeless. Helpless. Disabled because of them. Not a physical home or whatever. Motorcycles are fast cars. So is Katrina's.
Yep. And old school cars that are just too ridiculously tight. You see my son's dad car, dude? Screw you. Just digging on it. It was a 64 Impala. It was literally like candy apple paint with the iridescent sparkly candy apple paint with a iridescent white hard top, and talking about white leather interior. people was in there in Long Beach or whatever, the Rodman or whatever, and dude, it was just like we didn't do drugs. You know what I mean? We didn't do drugs. You know what I mean? My son wasn't born yet then. And he doesn't even know that story at all because I never told him. Where is this thing? Like, what the
Stupid people coming down over and over again crying with me about this video. Every time we started to cry, someone you guys can't see the picture good enough, man. But yeah, you can see he got tattoos everywhere and he's trying not to cry. He's turned up to so many wires for some reason. Lord Jesus, and you said these buses for the in my video, bro. God, I'm so tired, he said. Everybody is somebody's son, somebody's cousin, somebody's uncle, somebody's sister, somebody's brother. Somebody loves everybody, but you're talking shit about fucking faggot, nigga. Sorry. Yeah, but it wasn't even my shit. Because everybody's looking through somebody else's eyes, seeing somebody different. So through the camera system, Tiffany's seeing a black guy with, with a thing coming out of his nose and he's crying. He's got tattoos, right? This guy's talking shit about some other black guy. Like, why the fuck you feel sorry for that person? Like, he did this and that. Like, it's just so fucking traumatizing that these douchebags up here do not give a fuck about what they've done to Tiffany, the human being, and her baby girl. And if her son heard about it too, or whoever it isn't, all they care about is their gay ass selves up there. And these women too, these fucking angel women, yeah, the one with all these kids adopted or whatever, they're not fucking sticking up for Tiffany all the way at all. They're sticking up for themselves still. Oh, Tiffany, don't smoke cigarettes because the smoke's going to come up to the UE where the kids are 3 years ago, so I quit smoking cigarettes and start smoking a vape pen. I have no idea what the UE is, what the kids are. I thought it was a fucking upper echelon hospital or something floating by. Because those ones have globes on and the smell gets trapped in their globe, and then the kids that are surviving by them are smelling it too. And inhaling it too. That's why I don't like you to not take showers or stink or anything, because then they get the smell trapped in their helmet. Pointy ears. How fucking irritated do you think Tiffany is that while she's sitting here with a clean hair follicle test times 2, right? After she made a mistake on her birthday and worked with Katrina or whatever before that, right? So she leaves on June 16th and she's telling Katrina, she's like, don't worry, I'm going to get my money soon and we'll be able to, because she didn't have a car, you know? And she's like, I'm going to get my money soon and we'll have cars and like, we're going to be good. You know what I mean? Because she was going to give her money for a car too, because she figured her life was the way it is because of him too, right? Because it's something you don't really talk about necessarily. But anyway, and then she gets in the car. She's like, I was told to say UE. I'm all cool. And these women are telling me that they were telling her to say that to prove to me that they were helping me, right? And while I'm there, this woman comes down here and says, Tiffany, don't worry. Well, she didn't really say Tiffany, but she said, don't worry, sweetheart. I'll make sure Lennon Fogg pays you. I'm all cool. So that's 3 confirmations right there, or 2, that I'm going to get my money soon, right? So next thing you know, I'm sitting here with 6 straight months of 18 hours a day waiting to get my money any day, letting them do their job while I'm clean and sober with my name on her over there, I guess, with them coming down here every 5 seconds. You're not my mom anymore, Tiffany Brooks Browning. And then Amy and Shelly up here told me they backstabbed me at the roundtable jurisdiction office because they were selfish and wanted my money. They knew for a fact I was innocent, the human being. Can you ask the cloud to generate new information? Can you train your constituents in your front office to fix it? Yes, we can. Cloud Lifeline called. See the white one? It's the clouds. That's a blue one, and that's a red one, and that's a see-through one. Oh, bro, crying silver tears again. That's not Tiffany doing that. So why does she have her motherfucking name on then? And why did she get her fucking money in Arizona or up here? She was just talking about it on YouTube, man. Her street sister, Katrina, who moved to Arizona, who she didn't know was going to move there. She just knew she was going to visit AK for his birthday or whatever. Decided to stay there. And she has her name attached to her. Tiffany's. When these women come down and say, don't worry, sweetheart, we'll make sure Lennon Fogg pays you, who lives in Arizona, I think. they pay these people up here, and then these people come down here and say, Tiffany, you're not my mom anymore because you're over there doing drugs, or you're having sex out loud, or you're doing something different, like telling on people when it's against your religion or something else, or admitting to shit that you didn't fucking do in the first place. Still happening. So my cumin. Camino. I hate you so much. The sucking eye thing so that he could get over there because he was so fucking bitter about having his appendage disabled that he was sitting here hurting Tiffany, is what they said. So we fixed his appendage disablement through my eye holes so that he would stop talking shit about me when that's not even me doing it. It's him over there. Or something like that. Split screen. Hey, see your tissue in the background, the TV thing right here? Yeah, this is Tiffany right here. The vape pen. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't kill anybody, I didn't rob anybody. Dude, they told me there was a chimo, a rapist, a killer, a robber, and a car thief on this chain that they attached to him, my ex-best friend, which was attached to me through some other route. I didn't marry any of those people up here because I'm not up here. They're up here. But they weren't supposed to be telling on nobody. That's what I mean. But the chimo situation that I knew about, I thought was someone else. And they don't want it reintroduced because then the kid that's not even a kid anymore, she's almost a teenager who doesn't know that happened to her when she was little in my best friend apartment or whatever. They have to relive the memory of how traumatizing it is or whatever it isn't. Yeah, well, that's not the one I thought it was. That's somebody else. That's not my best friend thing. That was already in here. That's the one they keep trying to cover up. You need to press criminal charges on these people for re-putting that shit in here. That gross ass shit, like popping a zit on her crotch or whatever the fuck they're saying, just to humiliate the fuck out of Tiffany, or whoever that is. It's fucking, who cares? That was like 4 years ago. It wasn't Tiffany in here sleeping with nobody, you stupid fuck. It was this one. Yeah, but you're seeing Tiffany's brainstem over here because the drone sent her 3 bodies from the sky. I know. I wish I did have an electronic Bible. That'd be tight. I'd probably buy one, but I don't have money yet. Movie? A YouTube movie? 7 facts. Bear. Was when they burned something in the back of my head, it was proof of what they did through my eyes. I didn't know what I didn't understand. Couldn't put it in the garbage. Told him because he put it over there to her house and changed it. Yeah, but I was blaming it with the upper echelon women protecting me with my son that he would say. And then it would have been and she didn't know what my son was. So they protected somebody different. It's the mama right here. Right here. This is my mom. Right here. She's not on drugs. She is. So it's right up here. She is not on drugs. That's and they used to have to ask permission to do anything. Come in.
I got this one off. This one here, my fingernail keeps getting away.
What is going on?
We can feel it coming too, but I think that one there you can't feel it.
Let me hold it.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. That one. No. Right now.
Not too tight.
No.
Oh, I know she's always so much shit about how gross she is, how nasty she is, but how fucking illegal they are. Well, that's not even Tiffany doing any of it. It's him doing it. Knowing for a fact it looks like Tiffany. So that his wife can be up there. Because they stand his wife on the human being floor to her a sideliner because of what they did to Tiffany, the human being, too. Dude, we're talking out of her fucking mouth right now. You've got to be kidding me. That is not Tiffany doing that. That is him doing it and this one doing that. And that's normal shit that drug addicts do on the ground. It looks like you paid one of them. Who was it this time? It wasn't paper airplanes. Oh, God. It was a smash on Catholic, I think. So I don't necessarily know what they're saying. I'm just thinking bits and pieces out of it. Either I don't believe in slandering a different religion or necessarily believing what they're saying. What I do believe is that there is something called the mark of the beast, and you can sell out on the human being floor and up here in law enforcement, which will eventually control how you are treated and how you can live on the human being floor. But it is not supposed to be for Christian's moms who's never been in trouble. I didn't get my Christmas money, lady. She did. Up here. I never got a penny from any of these people. Any money I got to spend on my kids was my disability money. I didn't get a car the first year because I spent it on Christmas presents. I mean, the first check. I get 3 checks. I got 2 already. I bought a car with the second one. I get 1 more in 6 months. They've never given me a fucking penny. And they're telling me it's because I won't agree to be a rat narc or paid informant because it's against my religion. But I don't know if that's the truth or not. In my subconscious mind. Yeah, but I invented a billion-dollar company up here. And it does too work with other countries. And I have to talk to Sweden and Japan in the Mother Earth Department. I only talked to them for a few seconds. You're right. They come down and say, if you need my help, call me. Yeah. But I can't call them on the human being floor because they're not human. They're up here.
This one where he's talking about that the division before you is very complicated. I have a hard time understanding it too. It's just talking about more about the sport level and bringing it down. So I'm just trying to go through. That was right after the one we watched last week. So you see the thing.
That's what I mean. But like up here, they can use mind control and stuff or make you see things a certain way. And like the subliminal, whatever, or maybe there's a group of people you think have your back with it if you have the same opinion as them. It's like a democracy attribute. Or Tiffany doesn't know what democracy is. She said to her, it's more like something over there, like Saddam Hussein, who can convince people that it's okay to bomb another country with an airplane. It wasn't Saddam Hussein. That was someone way different. I know, man. We know where he's at. He's dead now, right? The rock guy with the long beard. Always hiding in rocks. Because they always say the wrong name. Suicide bombers. I'm not your friend. Right, I was pregnant with my son when they hit the towers. And I was crying my eyes out saying, I don't want my son to be born in this world, man. I don't want to be threatened by other countries that we're going to get blown up or whatever. And that was then. Now I'm sitting here like, dude, I'm getting threatened in my brain stems that I'm going to go to prison for stuff that men did or already even went to prison for or died for in real life. Like, it's so messed up. Size matters in the pump department over there, I guess, for some reason. That was never Tiffany doing that gross stuff. It was a dude doing it. Okay, so let me just go ahead and tell you what happens, okay? I don't even know if it was my body necessarily, but whatever it was like one of those blow-up dolls, right? But it was a body, right? Like a skin, sort of, that you could train drive and say and do what you wanted to say and do in Porn Town. Right. It was like their girlfriend or someone else's girlfriend that they were train driving. Yeah. So the body couldn't get its own tampon out? No. Or whatever. That's alligator toe. No, that's not Tiffany doing that. Oh, God. You can't put any name of Tiffany Brooks Browning in jail or slander it up here at all. Okay, what you do is you go find out who train drove her virtually and you punish them because there's a big casket on it. Because, man, they said as long as Tiffany supposedly is in jail up here, Tiffany can't get the help she needs on the ground. Or even in her mind up here. I found your ownership folder. They're opponents, but they're judged by that piece of shit. So you can't always hear what they're saying. They could be talking shit about you. Yeah, it's sort of annoying, but anyway. You know, not everybody knows they're sending messages out of my hands or my brain. Oh, weird. Okay. That's not my mom doing that. That's him or her. That's not even us doing that. That didn't happen to us. That happened to someone else. Stop trying to persecute Tiffany in this one. That's not us doing that. Because we know it's out loud and looks like it's something else up there. Or that kind of shit. It's different when you're married, man. Anyway. You know, they're watching people that are married, they're watching people that are dating, they're watching a whole bunch of weird shit. That's not fair. Because that's not Tiffany doing that. That's not Tiffany. That bitch is on meth. Okay? So stop saying it's Tiffany then. Casket. Sorry I said bitch. Because these are people talking through my mouth at somebody else. They can hear them sometimes. They can't say it always out loud because they don't hear it. So honestly, see through something different. Oh god, it's so annoying. That is not gonna do. The pastor just said, "You tweaker." The tweaker is another word for somebody who does crank. Speed, basically. Those are chess pieces. That's one with the cross on top. Bishop. If you don't get the shit talking bitches out of here that are harassing Tiffany, you're gonna get in big trouble. Okay, so take them out. You're not allowed to be decimating someone's character who is not even in here. None of these women are Tiffany Brooks Browning at all in here. So stop talking shit about her then, bitch, because that ain't even Tiffany doing drugs or having sex or nothing. That's somebody else. They got her money to set her up so you can keep talking shit about her so that you can use it up here with him on it. Boss man, then do your job and keep my son's name out of your pocket too. He ain't gay. Chess pieces. King. That's a king piece. The king is the cross piece. Yeah. King is, yeah. He does have so it looks like a bird. Okay, it's a sneaky one. A couple of lion's tails were there. Saw a cheetah this morning. It's pretty cool. Don't you each ever get that for you over there in Germany? I didn't know you get that money at all. I didn't know you get that money at all. It wasn't Rebecca either. It was somebody else. Way worse because they do it in a spaceship. Do as it goes. Hi, my name is Tiffany, but I'm talking out of her mouth. You see her with the vape pen? No, you see me with the vape pen. I'm Tiffany with the black tank top on. You see that? Yeah. Was a smoker and it turned into an exclamation point, and the top part turned into headphones, I think. You are definitely one of those over there. They're still trying to fucking hurt other people on the ground. Right. We're gonna retire early. Wait. Okay, so they just kind of one after the other. It's not even sounding. Yeah. Why is it still saying it over there? That it is. Because they're getting their money. Stick up for now, I think. Maybe not. Right, why don't we just turn your pinball game into a pinwheel where you just blow on it? The cross on your casket, sir. Excuse me? Come again? Oh, you don't know we're all three in the same body? Then why'd that just come out of your mouth then, liar? Your pyramid airplane is flying over.
Right.
Because it's not here. It's in Chandler. So happy if I hear your picture. Thank you. At least that's what they're saying on this game. Oh, I'm just so much trouble. I don't know what to say.
God told me to buy a mall, like our mall we have here in Vancouver. You got it. The business didn't want to sell, and I said, "You got it." And then we just left. If you bought that mall, and not only did you buy it, the child told me to put a church in. So we put a church in the mall. Now it's right.
I've barely been there for the last few years.
So you look at this, and you look, faith sees the invisible. So look at Abraham. Just take him for example. So understand, blind, faith is not blind. That now Abraham, God called him to offer up his son. Now, he took his son and going to offer him up to the mountain of God that showed him, and that was Genesis chapter 22 and verse 5. And in the New Living Translation, he said this: me and the Lord are going up on the mountain. This is what he told the men that work for him. He said, don't keep the donkeys and everything here. Me and the Lord are going up on the mountain, and what did he say? We'll be what? We'll be back. One translation says, we'll be right back. We're going up there, and we'll be back.
It's Division of Health Services. Yeah, you make me sick. I must have sent it to myself and then so I could have a copy. Oh. Yeah, but it's annoying. The video's out there, and I don't remember that being a video because I remember it being in Google Photos. That's what I mean. It's crazy.
When you can't see anything, you can't give your life to your best. How did I leave IBM? I had left that IBM at that time was my best. Big check. Say big check. Every 2 weeks. Big position. So far they had me earmarked to going up to be in, executive staff. They had me pegged. Here's a guy who's fighting about a black man blue. We can get a lot of points out of that. Let's go. Let's take him on. I'm not saying they thought like that, but the average person does. But my point to you is, we can be some equal opportunity credits with this thing here, crazy. And so what happened? God was calling me. So I go in my boss's office and say, hey, John, I'm leaving IBM. Wait a minute, Bill. He jumps up, closes the door, sit down. Bring a little cup of coffee. He said he thought I was winning a competition, Honeywell or Sperry Rams. He said, Bill, what's happening? I said, I got a call on my way. You know what? I said, I've got a call on my life. Take 2 weeks off. He thought I had something wrong with me, working too hard, so forth and so on. I took 2 weeks off. And while I was off 2 weeks, I kept meditating. And the clearer the vision, the faster your acceleration towards your goal. If you're moving too slow, meditate some more. Excuse me, more. I just wanted it to rhyme. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, make it clearer. Because when it's clear, you can let go of what you're holding on to. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's just coming through.
What you talking about? You see your stuff and I don't. I think all concentrated well, and he's gonna do that. And I said, Tiffany, if she is here, and she's gonna do that. That's why I just get here, really picture, just come over and do that all the time. Because you can't see yourself, you don't actually look at it.
Dude, no.
When it's all made sense, you can see yourself, you can see yourself hybrid and young again. So that's just that's what you're talking about, right here. And I go shot my figure, I put it up on the computer. So that was and within maybe 6 months, the ball was within their class, like 2 years. So when I see you do this, that's what works a lot faster. That's not really. Yeah. You wanna watch another one? You wanna right after this one? Wanna watch the one that's right after this one? Okay. You see what Stone was.
No, and they're just depressed that people in an alternate reality can pick fall for the man.
What's that? Yeah, and when you can see it, your faith gets stronger, is what I'm trying to say. If you can't see it, it takes longer, you gotta just keep telling yourself it.
I don't know, guys. What should I do? Listen to some music? It's got cuss words in it, or maybe something that makes us cry, or something that makes us feel sexy, like Nikki Eaton. I wanna sing you a lullaby. Fuck you, no. Promise I won't stay the night. I just wanna make you feel something, something in your heart, you know. Sipping on a glass of red wine right before bedtime, thinking everybody up here drinking upstairs. This is Nina telling you to listen. That's why the people love Tiffany, because she was on the ground, and her listening to music could come up here and they would be able to listen to it and do stuff to the song. And then the information would carry through the waves with the song on it.
And energy became everything that everybody needed because they need new life and their eyes. If they lost their eyes, if they have a house, then it shows you how everything that God wants for us, so that we need for healing within that storehouse. And once we start believing for it, we can see it in our faith, it's strong. It comes from the storehouse.
Oh, Tiffany, the goddess of warm wisdom? Yeah, I wish. That would be a dream come true. Or wait, Tiffany 1434578 at gmail.com is the one I want. Because that's the one that has all the pictures of me being a mom on it. Yeah, it was some weird password like 143 F off or FU because somebody kept changing my password. I was trying to cuss them out in my codes.
You can't stop it. The only thing you can do is ask for an exemption. You can't stop it. Nobody can stop that flow. I'm telling you, nobody can stop what I'm teaching you right now. Anything that's making you uncomfortable is about to be removed.
Woohoo!
I need some believers and believers in this. Let's keep moving.
That's what they said, but that doesn't mean that's the truth. It just means that people see the picture, right?
Let's look at Jeremiah chapter 1.
Someone else said it.
We're talking about voice here.
Imagine seeing your daughter or your kid at any age with an adult in their body talking shit about you, like they're them. It's so fucking annoying. And then they don't even realize that they're in your daughter's body or your son's, or that they're even talking shit about you and not someone else. Dear sir, thank you so much for getting rid of my copper sticking up for Tiffany. Please, perfect. I appreciate your services.
He was a ruler over this earth. And God is restoring. That's why I said, look over and live right in my message. It's called Jubilee. It's called bringing things back into the hands of its rightful ownership. Look what it said in Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 10.
So he's not singing over that one. Ain't. No, that's the point. Who's immortal? Is it the ones that were going to retire early, or? Dying gold. No, what? That's not Tiffany doing that. How? Go with the red spots again.
And I think sometimes we gotta take the opportunity to lose some ground by losing some hope and thinking that, hey, wait a minute, this thing is super. But remember that the people of the world are walking in darkness. Are you with me? The Bible says here in 1 Timothy chapter 2, to pray for kings, that pray for people that are in authority. Say amen to that. Well, what happened when I took ownership? We want that all. That's out. You tell me I can't do something on my part. And so what happened? And I went. When I did that, God absolutely took over. Now, what I shared with you day before yesterday is the fact that faith is something. Faith is something. Now, faith is the assurance, the confirmation, the title deed of the things we hope for, and the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality. Faith perceiving as real fact what is not revealed to the senses. So faith is the assurance, the confirmation,
God, it's so annoying. Because she doesn't know anything anyone's done, and she feels like every time they mention even a partial name that they're trying to set somebody else up. But that's not what was happening. It was so different. It's just like, why do you have to look at the people on the ground and the crimes they've committed? Why don't you start looking in the hierarchy as to what they're letting happen up here? That's what they are doing. Okay, well, that's not what it looks like they're doing over there. music. Where'd he go? Is that my son? Yes. That's not your mom, Elijah.
in the school of it. When you see something, you think about it. Say with me. So the enemy tries to, of course, get us from seeing things. He tries to get us not to meditate the word, or so forth and so on. He tries to make us believe that there's a shortage. And there's a shortage of anything. Your days of pulling up to the gas station. Someone giving you $3 free. That's what
$3 on number 3. You only bought $3, that's all you have. That's what I do.
by the judicial system of this country. But I'm letting you know, don't get all upset because we've got power to reverse law. And then we have to say, no. And instead of Daniel just bowing down to that law, he went up in his room, opened up the shutters, began to and notice that he should have been put in the lion's den. But what happened to him? Nothing. The lion wouldn't touch him. And I'm telling you, once you come into the kingdom, you are divinely protected.
And Jim, after that happened, the king that put him in there in the lion's den, he said because he was going to change that law and he was going to worship banished God. That's how powerful that is. Change the law.
The lion wouldn't bite it. Now the king got it out the next day and changed the law. I said the king changed the law.
I've never been in jail.
They're giving their offering. Yes, see that most of them have to go in this church, it's too big, they don't pass.
No way. That's gonna go way too bad. That's one of those sites that searches everything, tries to get your money out. Or whatever they're saying.
She walked into the king's chamber, into the throne room, and the king pointed his scepter and said, whatever you want, up to say hallelujah.
Ribbit. Game. Yeah, probably not. That's a good thing to think about because they didn't know I wasn't up here either or something.
Yeah, Jim's gonna take me to Walmart and get me get some paper products. I need about 80. 88. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can cover that. Some of that. Excuse me.